Hello again, this is Robert Veach here. This is my video review of a USB digital recorder that's rechargeable and has voice activation and MP3 playback. It's from a company called MAOZUA. It has internally 8 gigabytes included already in the device, and you can extend the warranty by 6 months by registering. They give you a website link, and you can also scan this code for a total of 18 months. Comes with these stereo tiny earbuds with covers on them. They'll allow you to hear stereo MP3 out of the device. Also has a little user's manual right here, which has operation details about it. Now, going over some of the specs, this is really a dictaphone, which is an old-fashioned term, but that's kind of what it is. It produces high-definition recordings. It has 2 microphones that are on each side right there. It records using those 2 microphones. It's a monophonic signal. They blend the 2 together, but it allows it to be 360 degrees of sound pickup. Now, this is USB port, drag and drop the files. I'm going to show that. And it can also be used as a storage device, U-disk, as they say in the listing. You could store up to 8 gigabytes using this device. This is compatible with Windows 7, 8, 10, and XP and the Mac operating systems. Now, this is all solid metal. It's a zinc material. It's about a little under 2 ounces. It's got a nice feel to it, and it's got a cap on here. Now, this cap goes on one direction. If you put it the other direction, it will close, but it won't completely close, so keep that in mind. That's the USB port. There's a little speaker in here, and I was very impressed with the audio of this because they're producing a decent amount of power to this. Now, this unit comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee and a responsive seller that will get back to you within 12 hours. And of course, 18-month warranty I mentioned if you register using that card. Going over the specs further, the resolution of this device is 32, it goes from 32 kilobits per second all the way up to 384 kilobits per second, which is really unusual. It's a WAV file, so you can get really high bitrate WAV files of this. As I mentioned, it has an 8 gigabyte internal memory, and it defaults to 192 kilobits per second, which is a very good clean data rate you can keep it at. And at that rate, you will have 96 hours of recording, and that's what will fill up the 8 gigabyte memory. It has an internal 200 milliamp hour lithium-ion battery, and it will work up to 20 hours after you charge it. And again, I mentioned just under 2 ounces or 50 grams, and it uses .wav as a suffix. Those are the files. It'll play back MP3, Windows Media, or WMA, and WAV files. Now, to operate this, it's pretty straightforward. First of all, charging. You take this off, and you could charge it on, this is a standard port right here, and that's one way to charge it. They say in the manual that you should have the unit powered on to charge, and it seems like it charges either way. To power it on is really simple. On the left side where the headphone plug is, you turn this switch up. This is your volume up and down, and you'll see it's initializing right now. It has a backlit display, and it came up, it says there's no file. I already have the date set here, and there's a little timeline right there. And if you want to record, it's very simple. You just click this switch up like that, and it's going to say initializing, and then it's going to begin recording. So I'm going to substitute the audio from this digital voice recorder into this video to give you an idea of what it sounds like. So right now the recording on this video is coming from this device. It gives you an idea of the quality. So when you want to stop recording, you just click this, and then it stops recording, and you can then play it back. Now I'm going to hit the play button. So I'm going to substitute the audio from this
Here's your volume control.
Into to give you an idea of what it sounds like. So right now the recording on this video is coming from this device. And then you could stop it. It gives you an idea. Like that. Now when you first hit the button, you got to hit it twice because the first time it wakes the device. Then you hit it the second time to get the function. This is a track control right here. There is MP3 in here, so that it comes with 3 songs already loaded. Now on this side right here, if you hold this down, it goes to a menu, and in that menu you have various functions, and that button right there is labeled. You see it says menu, and there's a nice little label all across there to let you know. So when you get to that menu, you could scroll down and it lights up, and you could set all the different functions. You could set the time, the bit rate, you could change the contrast of the screen. It gives you the amount of storage that's in there. There's also some additional tools, and you also could turn on the voice operated switch function so that it'll only record when there is a threshold that's set. And they recommend a level of 3 for like lectures and things like that to save your memory and also make it easier for you to edit later on when you're reviewing your information. Now you can just move this button up and down right here to get to all those different settings. And they're all pretty much straightforward. You could also restore the settings that are there, and you could go to exit. Whenever you want to enter something, you hit the play button and that enters it on the system. Now you see it goes right back to the screen. On the screen it does have a battery indicator right there. It tells you there that it is in the recording mode, not MP3. And there's a little time right there of the file, and there's the file name that I just recorded right there. The file name by default is the date that you have set in the system. Now if you want to get to the MP3, you hit this button again. Instead of holding it down, I just push that little button, the one that's called menu, once, and then you have the MP3. And that MP3 is preloaded, 1 song and 2 effects tracks. So that's how you do that. Then you hit it one more time, and it allows you to go back to your digital recording for lectures and things like that. So this is a nice device. I'm going to show how I connected it to the computer and how I dragged and dropped the files into my computer, and very simple to use. So right now I have the unit plugged into a USB port, and it is connected to my PC, and it is charging. You can see the little charging symbol. Make sure that you have the power switch in the upward position. The power switch is by the little headphone plug right there. When you plug the unit in, Windows, in my case, found the driver, and you can see it's coming up as a disk, and there's a record directory right there, and that'll have all the recordings in there. Then you have some MP3 files that were included. So I just recorded my voice, and I just plugged it back in, and on your computer you get the message to open file folder. Let's take a look at that right here. There's those 3 MP3s I showed you, and you go into record file, and there's the 2 waves right there, and you just click on the wave. Testing 1, 2, 3. Now if you want to delete those files, you can just take them right here and delete them on your computer. So what do I think about this? I've been using this thing now for a couple of days, making recordings and just experimenting with it. This MAOZUA, I don't want to try and pronounce that, 8 gigabyte rechargeable voice activated digital recorder and MP3 player, I really like. I love the form factor of this. It feels very solid, and the sound is very good. I was really impressed with the sound, and the recording quality is very good also, and the ease of operation of it, and it's just got a solid feel to it. So I'm going to give this product a full 5-star rating on my channel. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're alerted to new video uploads. I hope this video review helped you with your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.